I'm starting the video now, but you have to know that I've been talking for the past 20 minutes, and just now I'm realizing that I don't have actually turned down the microphone, which means that I've been wasting 20 minutes basically talking to nobody. What's this video about? Well, I've been working on something that's pretty interesting to me. I like to do projects that require me to solve issues, and this project is one that has a lot of issues to solve in order to make something that's actually great. And this project, of course, is a text editor. So this is not the text editor in question. This is not VS Code, of course. I did not make VS Code, even though I wish I did. Instead, I made something using Raylib. So if you don't know Raylib is basically a graphics library, basically something you would use if you want to make applications or games. And I'm using that in order to make a text editor. So this is the text editor in question. And basically it's missing a ton of stuff right now. It's missing any control of the size of the window. We can't do anything about that. We can move the window, which is of course pretty standard. We don't have any menus right now, but we can basically change the text as we want. This is also handling UTF-8 characters, which, trust me, it took me a lot of time to figure it out because Raylib does not actually handle UTF-8 characters by default. You actually have to use something that is called code points, which basically means a character but that is stored inside an i32. This file in memory is actually 4 times bigger than the actual file. This is fucked up. Anyway, this is the only way I found to actually make it display UTF-8 characters. Anyway, basically we can do anything we want with this. This is basically doing what you would expect a text editor to do, right? Except, of course, for some features that are missing. For example, text highlighting would be something that is very interesting to have. One issue I ran into, of course, is that Zig does not have, by default, a standard library regex, which means I had to look into third-party libraries. The issue I came across is that since I'm using code points for the UTF-8 character, most libraries are actually going to use standard length characters. They're going to use U8s instead of I32s, which means I could not use the implementation of the regex. So what do I do in this case? I just write my own. And this is something I'm working on right now. But basically, for example, we have this regex, right? Is it hidden by my camera? It is. We have this regex, which is, if you know how to read regex, good for you. It can be either bool, for, true, or false. So basically, what it would do is it would only match anything that is bool, true, or false. So let's see how it actually works in practice. So we have this string that we are matching against, and this is true. So let's say we run our Zig, and we get a match of start 8 to end 12. Yeah, basically it's working as intended. So why am I showing that to you guys? I think I'm going to make a series, a devlog basically, on how the progress on this editor is actually going. And if by chance you are interested in working on this project too, I would be very glad. Once this video is going to be up, I'm going to have the project open sourced. And if you want to be a collaborator, I'm going to have a Discord in the description of this video. And this way you can join. I'm really on the lookout for people that would have the skills to actually make it better, right? There's no money to be made here. It's only stuff for fun for open source. But I'd be interested in seeing if any of you guys would be interested in working on this. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this showcase. Stay tuned for episode 2 and ciao.